Hey guys, I'm your girl Kiki Soto and welcome back to Urban Girl Gardening. We are doing our Grow It, Cook It, Eat It series. I know a lot of you have grown winter squash throughout the summer, and today we are featuring the butternut squash. And we're making this delicious butternut squash chili with radish chips. You guys want to know how to go from this to this? Stay tuned. And remember, if you guys enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, share, comment, and thank you to everyone who keeps returning and keeps this channel going. Appreciate you all. Let's get into it. All right, guys, welcome back. Today we are making butternut squash chili. Now, I'm already set up here, so I'm going to make this a quick video so I can show you guys exactly what you need. You're going to need some chopped bell peppers. That's yellow and green peppers, one each. A medium chopped onion, a few garlic cloves. Of course, you're going to need some butternut squash, and you can use fresh butternut squash like I did, or you can buy it already cubed and ready to go for you at the grocery store. You're going to need beans. I used 1 can of black and 1 can of red. You can use 2 black, 2 red, or mix it up like I did. Usually you would need some roasted tomatoes. Some people use a can. I just roasted up tomatoes that I already have, and I'm going to use those fresh. You're also going to need salt, pepper, cumin. I like to add a little allspice to mine. Chili powder, of course. And since this is vegetarian, I'm going to use some of my homemade vegetable stock that you guys saw me make with the scraps from the tomato sauce we made last week. So without further ado, guys, let's get started. The first thing you're going to do is add some oil to your pot. And I'm going to say about 2 tablespoons of oil. Then the next thing you're going to do, guys, is add your peppers, onions, and your garlic. Okay, so we added our onions, peppers, and garlic, sauteed in about 2 tablespoons of olive oil, guys. Okay, we sauteed it and we let it soften up, the veggies soften up, and you add your salt and your pepper. Then you want to add a tablespoon of cumin, a tablespoon of chili powder, and a teaspoon of the allspice. Okay. After you let your veggies soften up with the seasonings, then you want to add your cubed butternut squash. And you want to get it softening just a bit, but not too much, because remember it's going to cook in the chili as we add the other ingredients. Okay, the next step here is to add the roasted tomatoes, which I did, and also a tablespoon of chopped oregano. You can use fresh or dried, it's up to you, but I scored at the farm this weekend and got a bunch. Okay, so next I'm going to take a jar of my homemade sauce that you guys saw me make last week. I'm not going to put all of it in. I'm only going to put about half the jar. You guys see that? It's my homemade tomato sauce. And I also have a small jar of the vegetable stock that we made. Well, that I made. Okay, now at this point, you want to add your beans. So I'm going to grab my beans and I'm going to add this in. We love beans here, guys. We eat rice and beans, chili and beans, bean salad, bean burgers. They're really good for you. High in fiber, iron, really, really good for you. So All that's left to do, guys, is give it a little taste test. Oh, that is delicious. And we are going to let this simmer for about an hour. At this point, you can add more spices if you want. You know, flavor it up the way you like it. More chili powder, maybe some more salt, pepper, whatever you guys like. Now the next part of this video is going to be delicious. I'm going to show you how I make my radish chips to go on top. Okay, the next thing we are going to do is chop up some radishes. We're actually going to chop them into slices because we are going to sprinkle radish chips on top of our chili, guys. So I have my daikons and my French breakfast radishes freshly pulled from the garden this morning. I'm going to slice these up, throw them on a sheet pan with some olive oil, salt, pepper, and onion powder. You can slice these as thin or as thick as you want. It's your preference. Some people use tortilla chips. Some people like that good old cornbread. But don't sleep on the radish chips, y'all. Don't sleep. They are delicious and healthy, and they add a little bit of like a peppery flavor. I think you guys will really enjoy this. Okay, I think I have enough radishes here. I'm going to drizzle in some olive oil, some pepper, a little sea salt, some baby noises in the background for extra flair. And this is some of my homemade onion powder that I made in a dehydrator. And we're just gonna, you can take your hand or a spoon. I like to just get all up in there. I'm gonna make sure it's all evenly coated. Everything has a nice amount of oil on it. Might as well use your hand because we're just going to take these sliced radishes and spread them out here on the baking sheet. So we're going to spread these out, and these are going to go in the oven at 375 for about 10 minutes, and then you're going to flip them over or just toss them around and bake them for another 5 minutes. You want a nice crunchy radish chip, guys. Hey guys, our chips on the sheet and they are going in the oven. Okay, let's check on our chili. Oh, that looks beautiful and it smells amazing. And you know it's done when your butternut squash, just like a potato, is fork tender. You just want to be able to stick the fork in real easily and shake it off. Okay, good, very nice. At this point, you want to turn this off because we're not making soup. We don't want mush. We want chili. So we're going to turn this off and we're going to put our plate together. Okay guys, our radish chips are done. The only thing left to do is make a bowl and eat. Okay, I'm going to take some of this white rice. If you don't like rice with your chili, I assume maybe the only other substitute would be maybe a hash or mashed potatoes, whatever your preference is. And then we're going to come over here and get a nice spoonful. Oh, look at that, this butternut squash chili. Absolutely delicious. Then we're going to to take some of this delicious jalapeno garlic goat cheese. Some people like sour cream. I want a little extra flavor here. We want to really take this up a notch, guys. So I am going to do a nice spoonful right on top. And then we're going to sprinkle some of this beautiful parsley over it. And we're going to take some of our radish chips. Sprinkle right over the sides. Isn't that beautiful, guys? Check that out. And there you have it, guys. This is our butternut squash chili with radish chips. If you guys like this recipe, let me know. You guys have any other vegetables from your garden you want to know what to do with, how to cook, looking for some new food ideas, let me know. And thank you guys for being here at Urban Girl Gardening for Grow It, Cook It, Eat It. Appreciate you. Bon appetit. Bye.